Welcome back to Drain Me the series. I'm Adeline Atlas, 8 times published author. What is energy? What is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is the energy of movement. The human body is one of the most powerful energy systems on Earth. It doesn't just run on energy, it stores it. Fat is not just extra weight, it's backup fuel, a long-term energy reserve. We gain fat easily not because we're lazy, but because we're designed as high-capacity batteries. Energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can be redirected, recycled, and repurposed. So if you're not using that stored energy, the question becomes, where is it going? Or worse, who's using it instead? When you start asking where your unused energy goes, you begin to see what's really happening. You start to recognize the systems around you that were built to harvest what you're not using. Your heat, your attention, your movement, even your emotional charge. Are you filled with energy? Or are you walking around half dead, running on caffeine and fumes? Let's be clear, energy is everything. It's your most valuable currency, more important than time or money. Without it, you can't even get up to chase the other two. So why don't we protect it like we protect our time and our bank accounts? We obsess over time management and financial budgeting, but we ignore the true source of power: energy. Master your energy and everything else changes. Time stretches, money flows, movement creates momentum, and momentum makes things happen. Tech companies already know this. That's why they're building systems to convert human kinetic energy, the energy of your movement, into electricity. Your heat, your steps, your heart rate, your brain waves, all of it is being studied, tracked, and mapped for use. You're not just the consumer anymore. You are becoming the power source. Etymology of energy. The word energy comes from the ancient Greek energeia, meaning being at work or activity. Even back then, it was understood that energy was not a passive thing. It was active, alive, and the driver behind all change and creation. Creation. You are a creator, and every act of creation requires energy. Whether you're building a business, writing a book, or building your body, none of it happens without energy. Creation is expensive. You pay for it in energy. Most people are bankrupt before they even begin. Tech companies are interested in what you create, and they're interested in how much energy you're capable of producing while you're doing it. Soon, your very act of living, moving, thinking, walking will be feeding a machine. The same energy you burn chasing goals will literally charge your phone. The utilization of kinetic energy, the energy of motion, dates back thousands of years, from water wheels to windmills. But today, in the modern world, the focus is on converting human kinetic energy into electricity for personal usage devices. Humans, with bodies capable of storing dense energy as fat, can be likened to walking batteries. Since the human body has so much energy, it makes perfect sense to recycle it and use it in other places if it is not being utilized in the body. The physics of energy conversion. Why did Aristotle connect energy to the concept of work? The word energy comes from energeia, ancient Greek, meaning being at work, or activity in motion. Aristotle used this term to describe something deeper than a force or a thing. It was about something happening. Energy, in its truest form, is activity, motion, and action. Aristotle contrasted energeia with dynamis, the word for potential. Dynamis represented what could happen, the dormant possibility. Energeia represents the actual happening, the moment when potential becomes reality through action. In Aristotle's philosophy, nothing was truly real or complete until it was active, in motion, expressing itself into the world. Think of it like this. A builder has the potential, dynamis, to build a house, but only when he is actively building does that potential transform into energeia, energy in motion, life at work. To Aristotle, energy wasn't about particles, fuel, or invisible forces. It was about life itself being an ongoing, moving, changing process. Energy is action. Energy is becoming. When we say energy, chaos work, or energy, chaos life in motion, we are echoing a truth that has been understood for thousands of years. How is energy created in the body? 3 layers of energy. Harvesting. Physical energy, movement, heat, electricity. Cognitive energy, attention, mental focus, data as currency. Metaphysical energy, biofields, aura harvesting, spiritual drain. You're a battery on every level. They're not just monitoring you through tech, they're plugging into you. Just like a phone draws power from a wall plug, the tech world is learning how to draw power from you. Your body is a biochemical engine running on one primary energy molecule, adenosine triphosphate, known as ATP. This is your body's built-in battery system. Every single thought you think, blink you blink, or word you speak is powered by this invisible yet essential molecule. ATP is often called the energy currency of the body. It's the literal payment method your cells use to get anything done. The way money fuels transactions in society, ATP fuels transactions inside your body. Need to lift your arm? ATP. Need to blink? ATP. Need to digest food, regenerate tissue, fight illness, or regulate emotion? You guessed it. ATP. But here's the part most people don't know. You're not just burning ATP, you're producing it constantly. It's a live chemical economy within your cells, and it's incredibly efficient. The moment you expend energy, your body turns ADP, a lower energy form, back into ATP, like recharging a battery. This continuous loop is what keeps you generating energy and thus keeps you alive and your life and all endeavors moving forward. Now here's where it gets real. The science world is obsessed with this process, not just to help people, but to potentially plug into it. If your body is a battery, ATP is the charge. So naturally, biotech researchers are studying how to interface with that charge. Can we track it, measure it, harvest it? The answer is increasingly yes. Devices are being designed to monitor and eventually convert this cellular energy into real-world electricity. Think about that. Your own biochemical rhythms might soon power the devices you use. What starts as ATP in your muscles could one day charge your smartwatch, your earbuds, or your medical implant. But that's not the full story. If someone else can access that energy, if they can read and redirect your biological output, you have to ask, who's benefiting from your burn rate? Because energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only change form. So the real question becomes, are you in control of the conversion, or are you just the conduit? This is why awareness is your first line of defense. If your biology is the battery, you need to own the charging station. If not, you're not living. You're leaking. If this video hit, there's more where that came from. This is just one part of School of Soul, Volume 5, Drain Me. Look at our world is changing. AI is taking over, and our entire lives are about to be tech until we finally merge with machine. The Drain Me series breaks down how modern tech drains the human body, psychologically, electrically, emotionally, and energetically. From wearable devices and 5G to screen apnea, energy harvesting, and biometric tracking, it's all in there. You use technology every single day. It's time you learn what it is, what it actually does, and what it's harvesting from you. You can take the Drain Me video series individually or unlock all volumes inside the School of Soul Vault by clicking the links below.